As the parent of a 12-year-old, I am always running from here to there, and usually with lots of gear in tow. Sometimes I'm also transporting Maddie's friends, or maybe we're headed out of town. And often, I'm consolidating the extended family into one vehicle that can hold at least 6. And that's where the 3-row crossover becomes the star. It has minivan qualities while preserving a sense of style. And Chevy believes that their all-new Traverse is the perfect solution.
It's been nearly a decade since the Traverse made its debut. A huge sales success, with over 100,000 sold this year. Entry-level trims seat up to 8 and start in the low 30s, while higher trims seat 7 and can top out in the mid-50s. With SUVs fully back in fashion, this Traverse takes on a decidedly more adventurous appearance, mirroring the rugged yet elegant styling of GM's true big boys. It rides upon a 2-inch longer wheelbase, trades in some of its cargo volume for additional passenger room, and has lost a significant amount of weight. The 3.6-liter V6 has been beefed up, now making 310 horsepower and 266 pound-feet of torque, regardless of how many exhaust pipes it has, and is mated to a new 9-speed automatic transmission. Towing is down slightly with a 5,000-pound maximum.
At the top end is this new High Country trim, featuring premium content and the Traverse's most advanced all-wheel drive system. And it truly is quite luxurious.
Unique interior trim featuring loft brown leather with suede accents, High Country badging, dual Skyscape sunroof, and powerful third-row seats are standard, while the exterior wears 20-inch wheels, body color moldings with chrome inserts, and a chrome grille. This one also comes packed with every safety and convenience feature available. The only notable option on my tester is the upcharged iridescent pearl tri-coat paint, leading to an MSRP of $54,000. Pricier than I originally guessed, but right in step with a Ford Explorer Platinum, a key Traverse competitor. GM is a master of integrating cutting-edge technologies in a user-friendly, non-intimidating way, and this Traverse is no exception. I won't list all of the tech features, but the most impressive are the LED headlamps with auto high beams, the rear camera mirror, which is trickled down from Cadillac, one of my favorites, a bird's eye view surround vision camera, adaptive full-speed cruise control with stop and go, the only Traverse that has it, a configurable teen driver mode, rear seat reminder so that no child is left behind, and all of the latest driver assistive technologies. And then there's this awesome MyLink system with Wi-Fi, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and OnStar. A truly wonderful system that works in concert with the driver information display. Wireless device charging is here if your phone accepts it, and USB ports are found throughout. I had a little trouble at first locating the right place for my foot to trigger the gesture-controlled tailgate, but this bow tie projection leads the way at night. The power fold seats aren't perfect in that, unlike the Land Rover Discovery I recently tested, they don't automatically position the other seats in order to make sure there's clearance, so it requires a little back and forth on the user side. Despite the significant reduction in total cargo volume, the space behind the third row remains virtually the same, and its 98 cubic feet with all the seats down is still enough to trounce the Explorer and Honda Pilot. And under the rear floor is a huge cutout for even more stuff, so space is clearly not an issue. As long as those in the second row don't hog every bit of legroom by sliding all the way back, the third row is actually adult-friendly. The curbside second row chair can also slide with a child seat in it, another new feature for Traverse. No rear seat entertainment system here, but one is available with or without a DVD player. The only thing that bothers me is the steering wheel. GM makes some ugly, outdated ones, and that's still true here. It is heated though.
The biggest takeaway from the driver's seat is the powerful V6 and quiet cabin. Now, there's really nothing spectacular to report on this front, but the Traverse's drivability is very agreeable. From its prowess to quickly get up and go, to its balanced ride and handling, the Traverse has the goods for a premium people mover. Plus, it's long trip comfortable.
The High Country is the only Traverse to benefit from an automatic locking differential for the exclusive twin-clutch all-wheel drive system. This setup saves gas by disconnecting the rear axle when front drive operation will suffice, and also splits up to 100% of the torque between the front and rear axles, as well as between the rear wheels for dry road handling benefits and more nuanced driver control, a setup first seen in the Range Rover Evoque. This knob here lets you select two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and an off-road mode that automatically sends more power to the rear. Gas mileage is rated at 20 mpg in combined driving, better than Explorer, but not as efficient as Pilot. Chevy's done their homework here, and it shows in a new high-end three-row that gives families more of what they want. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.